Good afternoon. Just wanted to do another video and point out some things that's very interesting to me. For instance, the difference between a tweet from Meghan McCain and that of Donald Trump. Now, not their tweets. That's not what I'm concerned about. What I'm concerned about is the responses to those respective tweets. Meghan McCain tweeted yesterday about her father, John McCain, as in the Senator Songbird John McCain. He's going to refuse cancer treatment for his brain cancer. I responded pretty nastily there about it. Not on hers, because she's a family member. She's going through grief, and the family, even though that they've benefited from his ill-gotten gains, I'm still not going to attack the family yet. Anyway, I responded to somebody else making mention of it. Well, is he dead yet? I know that sounds callous and everything like that, but I've talked to people who have not benefited from John McCain's actions. Let's just say it that way. Anyway, so here's this this tweet that she had done, and I want everybody to see what it looks like when she, a lady who's on The View, which is pretty much a liberal outlet, if you think about it. She's on The View. She's part of the deep state, and so is John McCain. Everybody knows he's part of the deep state, all right? Because he's not a real Republican. There's too many rhinos and, not enough Americans in our Senate and Congress. That's all there is to it. But just look at all this positive stuff here. Your father's a good man. I believe he's emphasizing that the people, blah, 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 sending you prayers. Well said. Agree. Take care. Love. Prayers. Bless. Comfort. Okay, I mean, it goes on and on and on. He was a brave man. Thank you. We need more John McCains. No, we don't. No, we don't. And then somebody says these people with hateful comments are pieces of blah, blah, blah. Okay, but here's the thing that gets me. What hateful comments? We haven't seen any up top. But right up top are all these nice positive ones. And you can see they're not in order. You can see that these comments are not in order here. All right. If you look at the timeline, it's August 24th, so 19 hours ago, 17 hours ago, 6 hours ago, August 24th. How is it flipping around? So what's the algorithm that makes a comment be above others? I didn't choose for the most relevant. I didn't choose for the most popular comments or clicks or whatever have you. Nothing like that. But I'm looking at all these positive comments, right? Now, inversely, let's take a look at, say, Donald Trump. He authorized emergency disaster declaration to provide Hawaii the necessary support ahead of the hurricane that's coming there. The teams are closely coordinating with state and local authorities. You're in our thoughts. Okay. So that's a bland thing. It's not political. There is a hurricane coming to Hawaii, and he wants to help, and he wants to anticipate the disaster. They've already gone through enough disaster already with the freaking lava flow. I mean, people's property is gone. So it's pretty rough. So he's sending, or he and FEMA are sending stuff. Okay. So we got positive comments. Hey, Hawaii, you're in our prayers. No. Unindicted co-conspirator. What about the disaster you and the people around you are? Okay, don't listen. Nasty. One person, Trump train, we're with you, Hawaii. Yay. One person on the 23rd. That was on the 23rd. Okay, so here we go with some negative. You're the disaster. You all blame Trump, but you'll see in a few years how far he's come. One positive. Okay, that's good. But that was done on the 24th. Okay, then it goes nasty. He's figured out, he's only springing to action because he found out there's white people in Hawaii. Like he's a racist or something. Positive to the Hawaii. Yay. Okay. So here we got people going to scream about Puerto Rico. All right. Puerto Rico. Can you say deflection? If not, you can see right through here. Get a clue. This wasn't done for other people that were in the path of a hurricane. This is trying to distract America from all legal issues. Bullshit. There's a hurricane on the freaking place. Yikes. Anyway, unindicted conspirator. Okay. Remember that phrase back? Those of you who are older than 30 probably remember that phrase. Okay. Yeah, that's what's going on there. Anyway, disinterest to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Here's the thing about Puerto Rico. And you're going to see a lot of Puerto Rico. Watch this. Look at all the Puerto Rico comments. Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico. Here's the thing about Puerto Rico. They got the money. They got the assistance. They got all kinds of help. And you know what? All that help got left on the docks. All that help got left on the shores. The food is still rotting there. It's not cleaned up. Why? Because the local politicians stopped it. The mayor down there, she decided she wanted to be a political person. And she got busted for it. What happened was there's people that's away from the cities there in Puerto Rico, and guess what they did? They set up solar panels, and they've got their stuff together. They're getting food, and they're feeding people. They're doing it themselves without the government. Without the government. Why? Because if they relied on the government, they'd be dead now. So Puerto Rico, all this negative. I just wanted to point out the difference between the two. This is nice. This is a nice gift, I think. I don't know if there's anything other than, but hang loose Hawaii. But they're going to continue on with paper towels, Puerto Rico. Yeah. But see, notice that nobody said anything about Texas when the hurricane hit there, right? Why? Because everybody went. Because independent people who are independent minded, they're not going to wait on the government. Just like they didn't in Texas. I interviewed a man who went and helped nursing home people in nursing homes get out of the nursing homes because they were stuck there. They were being contained there. Anyway, we're still going to tell the truth here. We're still going to point out the truth, and if there's BS, we're going to point it out. But if you sit there and point and keep on pointing the BS out, no. We're going to continue with the truth. We're in pursuit of the truth here. Mainstream media, if you keep on giving us the BS, we're going to ferret out the truth and get it produced and present the truth. Now, if you really wanted to make them look bad, what you would do is leave them the fuck alone and let us do the investigations and see what's really going on, where, when, how. I know why you're doing it, because you're part of the deep state too. Your mainstream media pundits are part of it. You're the marketing arm of the deep state. We know who you are. We know what you're doing. We get it. But for those of you who are watching the mainstream media and you're tired of it, find alternative media. There's tons of it. If you don't like the left bent or the right bent of it, find a neutral station. TFR is pretty neutral on it. There's some of us that are conservative. There's some of us that's liberal. We find what you've got to find and support them. Here's the thing. If you find a radio station, if you find a TV station, if you find a media outlet, if you support them, they'll be able to continue to do what they do. If you don't support them, eventually they'll dry out of funds and they will have no more to do. They will not be able to produce anymore, and they won't be able to afford to do investigative journalism like they should. There's nothing wrong with writing a letter to them. Send a letter, an email to these independent journalists that's doing a good job. Let them know that you appreciate that they're doing a good job. If you don't have the money to support them by retweeting their posts or sharing their Facebook posts or sharing their YouTubes when they have the YouTube video. Do that kind of stuff. You can still help. You don't have to have cash. There's benefits in all kinds of different ways. Cash does help. Cash does talk. I mean, it pays the electric bill and the internet bill that these folks have to have. But support your support your favorite internet media or your alternative media. Because we're working hard back here. We're all working hard. And yes, some of us are left, some of us are right, but we're all working hard to produce the truth. Most of us are doing the truth. I want to say thank you for listening in. I will see you on Quantum Connections on Monday. Thanks a lot, y'all. Talk to you later. Love you. Bye. Be sure to like and subscribe. If you want to support me, you can support me at PayPal. The address would be truthfrequencynews@gmail.com. Thank you, and I appreciate all the support already. Find your quantum connections at tfrlive.com.